Welcome everyone here tonight to the Mid-Atlantic Racing Series. This is John. Sorry, Dylan will not be here tonight. He is, well, someone's computer got a little bit of liquid in it, and they generally don't like that. So we've got qualifying going on here. Oh, there we go. Yep. We kind of see, track temp tonight. Little on the hot side, 123 degrees. Oof. Just a little hot. So, look and see what we got here. Looks like, using Dylan's overlays, they are definitely made for a different resolution than what I am running. There we go. De-zoom down even with 43s. It's a tiny, tiny font. So, here we go. Look at this. Looks like Honeycutt is currently on provisional pole. Looks like we've got, what is that? About, I think I'm showing 10 minutes here. The overlays are not being amazingly happy right now in qualifying. We're going to have to try to reload this. Hold on. Try a quick little reload of this here. Why is it stuck on? Let me reload the overlay here. I have multiple copies of this running, do I? Be. Well, it's wanting to act up. Wonderful. We will get this straightened out here shortly, right before it is time. Open SDK back up. It's opening on the screen. Okay, let's see here. Well, let me try to reload the whole thing. Why? Why are you... The ticker? There we go. This seems to have worked. All right. Got that going here up top. So, looking like it is Daniel Honeycutt. Yes, has the fastest time with a 39.92 currently. Chris Snyder is in a second provisionally, and then Kobe is. Man, these guys are tight. 39.92, 40.01, 40.02, 40.02, 40.06, 40.1.
Choose cone is going to be the start of the restart zone, the first white line where it intersects with the yellow line around the track.
Sorry, I forgot that was still enabled. So, looks like we got about another 10, 20 seconds here. We can get you the full grid for this. So, a little bit of fun here in the very beginning of the show, but let's see here. All right. Let's pull up the grid now. Looks like we have Daniel Honeycutt on pole. 39.915, sorry. Chris Snyder in second. Kobe in third. Gary in fourth. Ryan and Patty in fifth. Alex Campbell in sixth. Caleb McKinney in seventh. Lance Brantlinger in eighth. Austin Smith in ninth. Cameron in 10th. Wesley Triplett in 11th. Corey Cromwell will be in 12th. And I'm going to need to kick this over like... So there we go. Chad McNeil in 13th. Jared Larder in 14th. Brendan Stubbs in 15th. Wayne Garland in 16th. Logan McNeil in 17th. Andy Garland in 18th. Jared Mayo in 19th. Joshua Neal in 20th. Justin Skink, probably butchered that one pretty bad, in 21st. Thomas Stanley in 22nd. And Casey Gross in 23rd, being your full field here tonight. So, let's take a look here and see. Yeah. We're going to hide all that there for the time being. We'll just run the NASCAR ticker there up at the top. As waiting on these guys to go through here, we will go through and show you some of these wonderful paint jobs. Looks like we have a Lakers fan here. And we got some Inception, some Lowe's, Napa, Overton's, Budweiser, Celsius, Mobile. And we're going to have to wait on some of these guys to come by to get a little bit better shot here. Here we go. Looks like the 75 there up. Wesley Triplett. All right. K-West Group. Haviland, number 2. Got a Coors car. TRD. Oh, Little Debbie's. Syndicate. WeatherTech. USS something. We're going to have to swap to a different camera here. Maybe TV1. There we go. Run through the field here and get... Yep. So that was Casey. Caleb off pace there. Yep. What does that say? It's too hard to read that back of that. But we will jump back up to our leaders here. See what we got here. George's Restaurant. All right. I'm assuming that's a nice local sponsor here. Let's see. Barry, I think you see you in the chat there. You probably watch a little bit more of this particular league than I do. Who's your favorite for tonight? So you're getting ready to go. It is green, green, green. Daniel there holding the low side down in first. Gonna have the position going into turn 1. I did not load all my cameras. Well, that's a crying shame. We'll have to fix that here shortly. I can read these now. I think a TV2 might wind up being a little bit better. As here, looks like the 72 going down below the 10 there. Let's look back through the field a little bit. Got a bunch of good side-by-side action here going for these first couple laps. Looks like we have 84 laps here on tap tonight. So, with average lap times down in the, well, it appears to be about 40 to 50 second range here. And by the time you figure in pit stops and whatnot, you're going to wind up be here for about an hour or so, I'd say. The Barry looking for the 72 for Honeycutt for the win. All right. Yep, 40.2 last fast lap. Austin Smith there in the Celsius, up 6 positions from his qualifying, making his move to the front and making it early. A little bit of action back here with Wesley Triplett. See a little bit of moving back and forth, trying to jockey for some lanes there. Huh. For some reason the mic is appearing to be a little sensitive tonight, so hopefully I'm not blowing eardrums out. Right. It's like Logan McNeil making a move there on, is that Chad McNeil? Yep. Assuming they're going to be related. Ooh, the fat boy in me likes to see that little Debbie truck, though. Jared Mayo and Jarrett. So battle of the Jays back here. Back and forth, taking the high, taking the low. Yeah, these trucks, since the new update, are a little sketchy, so you got to be careful getting in that dirty air. But you can see how hot the track is. I keep thinking there's something wrong with my graphics card, but nope, it's just the heat haze and the distortion here. So we're about to be going 3 wide back here. A minute, ooh, get into the wall up there. Check back in up here on the leaders. Daniel and Austin here running just about side by side. Daniel up there on that high line. Lakers number 10, time to take a little peek down below. Nope, he's going to push the top line there, it looks like. Which Celsius is that? Peach Vibe? Not my favorite. But not a bad flavor. Good to see Dan in the chat as well. So, let's look through here. Trying to keep an eye on some of these guys as they come through. 84 looking like he's making a little bit of progress there. Maybe had a little bit of the run on him. Or maybe it was just a camera angle thing, but it looked like he was getting some distance between him and the 76 there awfully quick. Looks like we have 2 Canadians here, Jarrett and Justin. That's the number 2 and the 71 there. Oh, actually that one's back there. But yeah, that's 7 laps down. We're running side by side with these guys. Nobody really giving an inch. You're gonna have to wonder what the. Let's pull up the weather here. And yep, 124 degree track temp still. It's 83 outside, so it says partly cloudy, but to get that kind of temp there, I think it's mostly sunny. So iRacing might need to work on that a little bit. See what kind of speeds they're getting out of these trucks. So let's check all up in here. New leader here at Kobe. Daniel is taking that position back, but you can see. So they're down to about 163, 4 or so in the corners. And as you see them coming out here, they're through the 170 mark. I'm getting a few little weird blips, so I'm not going to be trusting what STK tells me the fastest speed. Gonna have to actually manually look here. 188. So yeah, 188, 189s maybe. Maybe 190 with a good draft. Did you see that Lakers machine pulling back into the lead there? This whole front pack, you got about, what is that? Back to, yep, about Lance, you know, kind of in there. You got one little secondary pack here. But trying to keep these guys in focus. Let's see, maybe. Man, with this heat. I mean, you can see right there just how the the heat haze is just distorting. I may have to go in there and turn that off because, I mean, it's a cool effect, but making it hard to actually watch the racing here on track. Yes. Ooh, little shot to the wall there out of the, I believe that was Cameron in the 15 machine there. Puts him a little off pace. Hopefully not far back enough to lose the draft. Let's hop on board here with Daniel Honeycutt and see. Do I have a better gyro cam? Yeah, you can kind of see down the track, but you can see even for these drivers, if they have the heat haze turned on, ooh, back into the 32, they're getting a little loose in quarter entry. Might have been leaning on those rears a little hard coming out of the corner.
Caution, yellow flag.
So, there we go. Ooh, Hawaiian King. I may have to have that for dinner now. So coming through here, let's see. Oh, we had a caution. Let's see, what for? Looks like we got a couple here. Looks like it's starting with maybe Lance here. Oh, that is some bad net code. Yeah, that's just awful. Oh, and then we have more carnage coming on down. The 84 TRD machine of Wayne Garland getting in that as well. I believe it was Alex Smith in the 23 Celsius machine getting into that. So, ooh, it's just some bad netcode setting that off. That's some of the worst I've seen in a little while. As caution is out, we're on lap 12 of 84 here tonight. So, seems like the time is just starting to fly on by here. Diving down in there. Alright guys, let's see here. So, got everybody in the pits here. Pull up the pit strategy here and kind of see. Looking like your first 15 here. Oh, it's not going to show me till next lap. That's right. It's annoying when iRacing does some of its stuff. Like, once you go in the pits, show it to me, because we've got... Oh, where have you disappeared to? Now, if I show pit stop time, you can see Garland was in for 7.6. As these guys all file back around here. Oh. Yeah, we got the track map out there. That's right. Almost forgot to have the track map up. Alright. So, running down your quick little top 5 here. You got Ryan Patty in the lead. Gary Donnellan and Joshua Neal in 3rd. Kobe in 4th. And Brendan Stubbs in 5th currently. The largest leader there, or gainer, is going to be Joshua Neal here up in 3rd, up 17 positions. So Because Joshua back there starting in 20th, not dead last, but a little bit. We've got Lance and we got to look at the pit lane wall. Good one there. You can see that is Lance coming on out of the pits. Cameron still in the pits. Nope, he's coming out of his pit box there. Showing he's going to be, I believe, just a lap behind here. Nope. That will be 2 laps behind. Leaders are on 13. Well, working on 14 now. And they are on starting at lap 11. That's 3 laps. SDK, you're messing around. Oh, they've completed. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Alright. Oh, looking back through here. Look at some of these paint jobs here coming in on the 32 of Chris Snyder. Oh, Brendan, that's the Coors Light I saw earlier. Oh. All right. As we are getting ready to go green, they are 2 wide, ready to launch it off. I'm thinking, yep, TV3 is going to be the right one to watch the start on. Looks like everybody kind of getting going here pretty good. Ryan Patty out to a nice little lead there on the restart. We can't find one that's keeping everybody in frame here for the most part. As you can see exactly, on the restart, everybody trying to go 2 and 3 wide, make up some positions while they can, while everybody's not 100% used to the tires. It's the old adage, cautions can breed cautions, and that's your main thing. Why? Number 6, they're cutting the middle of the 2, running that middle line. Did him well there, looking to line up another 2 here. Nope. Deciding to follow in the high line there. Not going to take it 3 wide. So, nope, now he's taking them 3 wide. Running that middle line. So, he's got another set in front of him with the 35 and the 4. Is he going to just be able to drive through this field in the middle? That looks to be the plan. It looks like the 72 is starting to run similar to that middle line there. But now as the 6 is in between, almost gets into the 35 there. Looks like 35 backed out of it just a little bit.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got an accident here. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be involving Jared Mayo. Alright, iRacing, quit moving. There we go. Oh! A little contact back and forth here. What do we have? It's like the 9. That's some weird placement. Let's see here. Let's hop on board with a 9 and see how that looks. Where is my gyro cam? And we'll go quarter speed here. Maybe not gyro, maybe roll bar, something a little more stable. Can't show you the actual cockpit view because my triples mess with it, and I'm not redoing my cockpit view for every broadcast. Oh yeah, 9 getting into the back of the 2 there. Sending the 2 down into the 25. Oh. Oh, and a blown motor for his trouble. Isn't that? You hate to see it in like that. Go back, jump back live here. This is now lap 17 of 84. Looking like Neil coming in there for the pits this time. No, Neil did not stop last time. He will be coming in this time. But interesting to see some of those guys, 7.3 just taking 2 tires and some of them taking 4. That would explain how some of these guys like Ryan Patty managing to come out in the lead after the pit stop phase. All right. So, looking in here. Let's hide the... Let's see what some of our lap times are looking like here. You can see, yep, not lap 17:12. So hopefully we get back to some green flag running, and the old adage of cautions breed cautions does not start rearing its ugly head for us here tonight. All right. The K West group. All right. So we are at. Ooh, where do we say? Pull up some of our race info here. So yeah, 2 mile track here at Michigan tonight, and the track temp is now down to 122. So it's not quite as hot as it was when it first began, but only 1,000 feet of elevation here in Brooklyn, Michigan. So nothing, no crazy wind. So drivers only having to deal with so much tonight. Not every issue they could have. Where is my... We'll hide that there. So here we go. They are lined back up. The lights are off on the pace truck. That just seems odd. I don't know why.
Green, green, green.
All right, and we are green here. And Patty out to a little bit of a lead here again. But Honeycutt and Kobe are right there behind. We see back here a little bit further. Looks like Austin Smith trying to make a little bit of inroads here, making his way up into the top 10, top 8 now, as Brendan Stubbs getting dropped back a little bit there in that high line. So this point of the track looking like the low line might be the little bit faster, but you know, there's the whole, where are you going to burn your tires up more? Which tires are you going to burn up more? You know, 75 different ways to play that, and we'll have to see what is going on with that. All right. So, you got the 74 and the 32 here. Where are they disappearing on me? Wesley Triplett making his way up here to the front. Ryan Patty deciding to slide back here a little bit. Is that? Show me that. That is, who is that? That is the 2 there. Running a little bit off pace. That is going to be Jared Larder. So, lap traffic for the leaders here. See if he's going to go down low or stay high for these guys. Honeycutt deciding to kind of, he's pretty much been in that top line all night. So, Might be out there just trying to save tires and wait on it. Got a few things for Anthony Garland going on and off track. See, he is back there. He's a little bit off pace, but ooh, 12 and the 76 getting together a little close there. Maybe not actually making contact, but definitely, ooh, 12 with a little push to the back of the 71. Not quite getting that push straight. There through the turn 2. Took me a second. What is it 2? I'm not 100% sure with this particular layout. Are they calling the D shape a turn? It's never clear to me sometimes. Got this little breakout here in the front with Wesley Triplett. Yeah, about 0.3 of a second there back to Chad. And then a little bit of gap back here to Daniel running that high line still. So it'll be interesting to see if the tires come back to him. All right, let's look back through here. What else we got? Looks like Caleb and Logan back here still kind of holding tight. Casey Goss is currently, well, no, Justin's still the highest on positions, up 14 now. Casey up 13 back here. Yep. Logan and Caleb here just kind of playing peekaboo on SDK with their position swapping back and forth. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Showing an accident involving, looks like Kobe here. What happened here? Oh! TRD machine coming off the wall. Cody, keep it off the wall. Oh, nope. Catches the front end. And, oof, barely touches again. But gets it back up and going. But that's going to bring out the caution. It is now... Go back live here. Lap 27 of 84. Take a look at that machine of... Where is he on the thing here? So he is currently running... Looks like 160s. So he's not off pace too bad. Be interesting to see if he... how much damage he gets repaired here. That being the only one involved there. All right. See the 9 of Alex Campbell going around there. Oh, Alex missing a whole chunk of that front end after that earlier incident. It'll be coming down to pit road, probably try to get a little bit of that repaired. Looking down here at the beginning, looks like SDK. Start being. There we go. So Wesley into pit lane here, along with Austin Smith, Chris Snyder, Caleb McKinney, Corey Cromwell, Brendan Stubbs, Casey Gross, Josh Neal, Thomas Stanley, Alex Campbell, Anthony Garland, and Kobe, and Jared Mayo, and Cameron Combs, all in the pits trying to get a little damage repaired and top off for some fuel and tires. As we will go through here and see. Getting a whole lot of. Gotta see the order of these guys coming out of the pits. Look like Wesley, Austin, Chris, Caleb, Corey there, Brendan, Casey, Josh, Anthony Garland, and you can see. Will you just pick a. There we go. They still got some damage on that. We were looking at the, I believe, Campbell there. Looking at the leaders coming out of, where is Chad? I have to do this so we can see. Yep. Coming around 3 now, and Alex still in the pit lane here. Waiting to get a little bit of front end on that machine. You can see. It's a nice little view inside the front end of these trucks here. You see the leaders right there. Alex may have managed to get back out here just in time, it appears. I'm not sure with this being an oval setup, but I believe he's got a little bit of damage on the wheels there for the camber and caster on that left front. But I'm more of a road guy, not quite so much oval. I do some, but more of the short track deal. So we are lining up here. The pace lights are out. We are about to go green, and we come back around to the line this time. Looks like we've got 2 hours and 45 minutes to get this one in. Let's see here. Let's see. I gotta send Dylan a quick little message here.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, we're going green here. And who is that? Looking like the weren't as far ahead as I thought. Honeycutt there on the bottom. Run that low line. Looking like we are 30 out of 84 laps into this race under green here. And that is the 6, the 30, and the 12 running the high side. And that is Daniel Honeycutt on the bottom there. Honeycutt had been up top most of the night that I've seen so far. So we're about to get, yep, that's an entire lap in back under green. So. Alright. Ooh. These guys not having too long of runs here, so tear that away here. So it'll be interesting as we go forward seeing how much the tire wear will make a difference in these guys' long runs. There we go. That's what I'm used to seeing. The 72 of Honeycutt back up top. The Little Debbie machine. The Fat Boy Special. Oh, it makes me happy. Like to see Little Debbie there in the lead. Alright. But you've got these first... How far back? I mean, to get any separation on some trucks, you're back to, 15th place. And even then, it's a half a second. This might not be Talladega, but it's definitely delivering a little bit of that Talladega feel. Let's pull up the weather here. Looks like track temp still at 124. So it hasn't cooled off. And with these trucks running almost 180, 190 miles an hour here, there's a lot of stress on those tires. So, it's one of those things where The big evil may not be the tire wear as much as just the tire temperature. And we have Justin and Daniel. No. Got a blinker. Gary Donnellan. Waiting for him to pop back up here somewhere. But I'm thinking Gary may be dropped there. Ooh, well, the 6 machine getting a little loose off the corner there. About 185 for him when we get back. Hugh Schneider here, and then it's Brendan Stubbs in the 35 getting a little bit of a run there on the bottom. We got 3 wide back here with there's a whole gaggle of people there. Looks like they were going to try to make it 4 wide there for a second. So whether you're in the front or the middle of the pack, you've got some good racing here tonight. Side by side now. They decided, 2 by 2 by 2. Maybe 3 wide wasn't the the best for everyone's heart rate and whatnot. But as we go back up a little bit further here, Chad McNeil we saw him running that little bit of that middle line earlier. Oof, getting nice and close in there on the back with the 15. We got the USS machine there that is US Silicons. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a battleship paint job, but all right. Looking in here, you got the 32 there on the top of Chris Snyder, Joshua Neal looking down, and then you have the 15. Oh, Neil, the 82 has a wrong paint job. Ooh, a little bit of a bad push there on the 82 out of the 32 there. So that's the 12. Oh, that's because the 15 is a lap down. That is Cameron Combs. That's why he wasn't showing up in my feed. All right. Missed that one. All right, so looking back through here. Pull some of this back up here. Oh, we've got some, oh, there's a lot of it. That's a lot of carnage. We're going to have to go back and see that as... Yeah, that's one of the problems with being a little bit further back here. You get to play avoid the truck. It's so, because for somebody, as Dylan would say, emotional damage. All right, looking in here, looks like it is going to, according to SDKB. Oh. Caleb McKinney starting all this off. Let's go back here and see exactly what happened. Boom, boom. Now that is the 6 there of Chad McNeil. Let's check here. So the 76 getting loose off the top of the corner. The 6 coming up, the 32 coming down. Then you got the 23 into that, the 71. Oh, almost. That's approaching a blowover right there. Let's see. This will be an interesting point of view to watch it from. Let's find where is it? The roll bar cam, or maybe the Jura. Now let's go back and watch this here. There we go. So, should be a good thing on how to avoid an accident here, hopefully. So you see that? He goes down to the middle, isn't sure, gets on the brakes, waits, clears. All good, and then he goes. That's how you manage to get through without being involved. Good little bit of driving there. There we go. Had to check into that there. Oh, let's see what we got here. Looks like Gary Donnellan's power just went out. That's why we saw him disappear from the field there for a minute. So, no, Gary, looks like you didn't cause a wreck. You just disappeared off all our screens. Kind of wondered what happened to you there. So, there we go. I'm going to show this here. Kind of give you a little rundown of the field here. With Wayne Garland, your leader in the 84 machine this time. Pull up our pitch strategy here. See how many times everybody is pitted. So Garland, just pitting the last couple laps ago, managed to be promoted up to the lead now. Looks like he only got about, so if that's 20 laps, that's at least, they only have 3 or 4 laps on those tires. And some of those are going to wind up being caution laps as well. Yep. All right, Barry, did you say McNeil because that gets you 2 contestants for the price of 1 with just 1 name drop? Now you got Logan up here and Chad right there, so either way, not a bad bet. Alright, SDK, why are you deleting S's randomly? We are 41 of 84 laps. Next time around will be the halfway mark, and the lights are off on that pace truck, so as they go green, this is the halfway point. Alright, and we will go out to TV3 here, watching them come around, stacking the field up, inner line, long outer line. As they are about to get on the loud pedals, go, 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 go. It is green. 84 going to get the lap lead this time around. Here we go. Down through 2 and 3. Or 1 and 2. Sorry. The back straight here. Got him still going 3 wide, trying to make up positions after the pits there. As Austin Smith, Daniel, and Ryan there are your top 3 currently. I see Barry classified. Yeah, Logan. He's running 4th right now, so definitely a good little position to be in. Good spot to save a little fuel, maybe. You can see there are 2 wide. That front 4, though, they're dropping out of running wide into sudden. I think they want to push and get away from the rest of the field. Maybe don't involve me in your accident, and I will be happy up here. running that. Is that Ryan there up top in the 30? Running the super high line there. We'll look in here. Yeah, it looks like he's only a couple inches away there. Let's go look at the gyro cam and see. Was it just on the back straight he was running that close? He's coming all the way up there. And he's going to stick it up towards the wall again here for entry. No, yep, he's definitely running a much higher line through that corner than the other guys are. Ooh. Not something I would want to be doing for another 40 laps. As out here, 1, 2, and 3, you could throw a blanket over all of them. They're all within 1/10 of a second here. Apparently still 20 cars on the lead lap. You got Anthony Garland here as your last on the lead lap in the 81 Syndicate machine there. Alex Campbell still has yet to get enough of that front end fixed to really have a front end. Checking back up through here with Wesley. Yeah, 2 spots back there behind Lance and then Kobe. The 8 there, Lance looking like he wants to head back towards the front. This is putting Logan McNeil currently in the 12 car running second. Looking to maybe take the lead and maybe this next lap around. As they are 3 wide. There's room for 4, it looks like. 5. Oh! Getting a little bit of a push off there. That is going to bring out the caution. Let's see if that involved anyone else or if that is just going to be Daniel there. Looking like, oh, not quite clear there. The 72 getting a bump, losing the top of the quarter panel. I know we've got new damage model and everything now, but I have yet to see one break in that particular way before. So that's definitely interesting. He gets up on the banking. You can see here, I have to wonder. Ooh, looks like maybe he has a little bit of toe out issue as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that driver side front's looking like it's looking more left than right. Sorry, it's looking more right than straight. I think that was just an optical illusion for being in that corner. Well, I say that, I don't know. We'll let him get caught up to everybody and see what someone else looks like through the same corner. All right. As we are still in there. There we go. So the tent now looking a lot better. Got some of that damage repaired. Not seeing too much still on that one. That one. None. Definitely going to hope that that front end pops back up this time by. We will pull in here and see if it magically reappears as we are on lap 49 of 84. Let's see. Whew. All right. So some good racing seeing here back and forth, and let's see. Is he going to get back out before... Alex has done a good job of managing to stay on the lead lap. Hey, there's a fender that just popped back on. Take a look at that rear chase. Did he get the other fender too? At least I think they got a fender pop back on. We'll have to look here. Yep. So slowly but surely getting that car fixed. They're going to come around. He's going to need to take off if he wants to get out in front of the... There we go. So if they're doing that, that means this time around should be... Pace lights are off. We are 1 to go on lap 50 of 84. All right, looking in here. Big Deborah. Not Little Debbie, but Big Deborah. I missed that. All right. Gonna have to look at that paint job a little bit closer there. Ooh, deep fried butter bar. I don't know if that would be the best thing, but you can deep fry just about any bar and it's probably good. Pace car is in, about to go green again. Lap 50, here we go, setting them off. The 23 in that Celsius machine of Austin Smith getting out to a little bit of a lead. Looking through here, there we go. Realizing my buttons no longer work because I plugged my microphone into a different spot. Getting a little wiggle there out of the 20 machine there. Watching everybody come in here. 3 and 2 wide all the way back through the field. As the 30 Lowe's truck of Corey Crawwell. No, sorry. That is not the 30. That is Ryan Patty in the 30. Coming up on the 20 of Corey Crowell. Ah. I'm going to mutilate it either way, so my apologies. Ooh. What was that? Was that Chad McNeil back there getting a little on the loose side in the 6? Yes, it was. Then you got Logan there going to the low side with all the momentum, making his way back up towards the front. Logan is, well, looks like we got a little bit of a battle here between Chad and Logan. Looking like Chad currently holding that, although the 35 there of Brendan. But looks like Ryan, Corey, and Austin have decided to, really looking like Austin's kind of breaking. Oh, we're going to a caution. I missed SDK on my right side. Turn on that. Looks like we got one here out of Jared Mayo. Oh, little shot. Getting a little sideways. He's going to keep it off the wall. No, he does not. Having another one for Justin here. What's that again? What happened? Oh, he's already going in reverse by this point. Let's see if we can see exactly what caused all this. Oh, the 2 getting into the back of the 71 there. Let's go back and Oh, the 71, kind of losing the back end, kind of walking it up the track trying to save it, and then, ooh, the 9 gets into him, yeah. Well, that considered damage, probably not too terribly bad there for Justin. Yeah, give me the old, oh, curious. Oh, that's right, it won't show me the dashboard in, that. Wish we'd know exactly how fast he was going there in reverse. As this is lap 54 of 84. Ooh. Sorry, I had to get someone to wet my whistle there. Got a few people coming into the pits this time around. Oop. What is that here? We boop. Bump that just a smidgen. Scroll this down here so it'll show me if there are any more incidents. Let's see, Alex Campbell back in the pits this time. Let's take a look at that rear chase cam. Hey, he's got his front bumper on. It doesn't look perfect, but it is a front bumper. That should help keep him up to speed a little bit there, boys. But he has managed to stay on the lead lap so far, so he still has a chance. You know, what is this? Maybe the iRacing pit manager game? You can see there the pace lights are. Yes, indeed, they are off. So here it is. Oh, I am still in. There we go. Lap 55 of 84, so it'll be 56 taking the green this time around. Everybody's stacked up back there. So we currently have 22 cars on the lead lap. Showing, who's that? Gary Donnellan after his disconnect is, he's on lap 48. The others are on on 55. So he's got about 6 laps to make up. Hopefully we don't have 6 more cautions to get him back on the lead lap. But you know, disconnections and loss of power, it's part of online racing. So we are about to go green here. We're watching your leader. Firing it off there on that high line, Austin Smith. Ryan Patty there right below him. Tucks up in behind there. As we see, is that Brendan Stubbs in that 35 machine already trying to make a move to the inside of Chad McNeil. As a second ago, SDK was playing hot potato with who had the position. And we're about to go 3 wide for that position with Kobe. Slide job up under the bottom. Well, I know it's not a slide job, but it's close. Same concept, cutting off the run that the 12 had there. 76 giving the 12 a push on the high side there. Deciding maybe to back out of that just there a little bit. Checking in here with our weatherman real quick. It looks like it is a nice 82 degrees outside with a track temp of only 118. So the track has cooled down a little bit, guys. So these cars, that setup is going to feel a little bit different. Does she tighten up? Does she loosen up? You never know. So we're at lap 57 of 84 now. Go ahead and close this. Let's see. A battle for 5th, and you can kind of see there what some of these Oh. That is the 30 for Brian Patty all the way down there. See what happened here as they're coming onto the backstretch. We'll put Patty way down there. Coming up, tracking up. Oh! That's not what you want to do. Somebody might need to check him for a little bit of alcohol. No, I'm just kidding. Although there are some official races I really wish they would require a breathalyzer to run officials some days. As back here, you... Ugh, I can't talk, sorry. These guys look like they're settling in for one of their longer runs here. 74 trying to make a little bit of inroads on the 30, but the 30's already got the 12 odd up. Oh, looking to make it 3 wide between Overton Coors and... Oh, 74.
Yellow flag.
That is Wesley Triplett. Oh, keeping it off the wall. I got something for that.
I'm in danger.
Good driving there by Wesley Triplett to avoid that. But let's see here. I think he even gets a little bit of this. Alright. Oh. So all in all for an accident. Oh, the 6 almost got away with it out with minimal damage until coming across in front of the 2 there. Nowhere really to go probably for Jarrett. Let's run that back and look at that from his point of view. Yes, we will go to... At least he's a little smoke, everything's fine. Oh, yep. Nothing the 2 could have really done there. Just one of those wrong place, wrong time incidents. Alright. We can go back live here. And looky, looky, looky who is back up here out front. The 10 of Kobe. Corey Crowell in second. Caleb McKinney in third. Austin Smith is in fourth. And Brendan Stubbs rounds out your top 5 there. Although Daniel Honeycutt stays out. Cameron M. Coombs stays out. Everyone else is in the pit lane. Oh, wow. So looking through here, it looks like those guys pitted only 8 laps ago. Well, about to be 9 laps now. So we are 23 laps to go here at Michigan tonight. Sorry, the everything's wanting to mess with me. So it looks like coming off pit road, your winner from pit road will be Kobe, then Corey, then Austin, then Brendan, then Joshua Neal, Chris Snyder, Ryan Petty. Not Petty, Patty, sorry. Caleb McKinney there, Wesley Triplett, Logan Neal, Lance Bratlinger, Wayne Garland there, Chad McNeil is still coming off of pit lane there. Time for our check-in on the front end of Alex Campbell, a segment we will be doing until that car looks perfect. Yeah, definitely, Barry. That's keeping that one off the wall. Yeah, had a little bit of a brown pants moment there, I'm sure. Another chunk of damage fixed for Alex there. So Alex now running in 19th. Gonna see how many of these guys make it back out before the green flag. 3 of the guys already rolling down pit row. Alex getting out. Is he going to make the line for the closed pit? Does in fact looks like he makes it off pit road in time before they close the exit. All right, looking through here. 22 laps to go. Your leader, Daniel Honeycutt, by way of not pitting, had pitted 8 laps ago, so still has some life in those tires. Go through here and find my... Alright, let's pull the track map back up. I don't know why SDK keeps trying to hide it from me. Gonna have to have a little talk with somebody about how fat he's making the ticker. Unless y'all are okay with it. It looks a little fat to me, but I'm over here on a 43-inch 4K screen, so what looks good to me here, it doesn't always transfer well to your phone or however y'all may be watching it at home. Pace truck is into the pit lane there. We are about to go green. Don't have a good starter cam here. Going back through there. Good start out of everyone, it seems. I see some too wide here. I see the 23 looking to the high side thereof. We're going to hide that, and then we're going to hide the ticker. There we go. That's the view I've been looking for all night. Oh. A little bit of fun there. Let's find... Where is he going? Alex. Oh!
The yellow flag is out.
Alex making it through that one, but not Wayne Garland or Jared. Whoa! Boys, that's pit lane. 25 going to probably take the, what I assume at that point would be an EOL penalty. Although that will be, I think, is an EOL. Again, as I said, NASCAR, not my favorite racing series. I have very bad luck running that. Go back here and see what happened. 25 getting a little loose, getting into the 71 there. The 84 just kind of along for the ride. Kind of in the black and white tuxedo there. Oh, yeah, that shows you how close it was for the 25, I guess. Yeah, 84 did not want to, in fact, go down pit lane. So, that is, let's see, did Alex Campbell staying here out on track? Nope, he is down into the pits. Get some more damage fixed on the 9 machine. All right, we are 19 laps to go here tonight at Michigan. Well, it's tonight when we're doing the broadcast. Technically, this is what, middle of the day. We can pull up the weather here to see for sure. Military time, 14:40, so about 2:45 in the afternoon. Generally the hottest part of the day. Looks like track temp, though, the partly cloudy must be coming into effect. It's only 121. I believe it was 125 when we started this session earlier. So just give a shout out to everybody. Then appreciate y'all tuning in to watch. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Normally this would be Dylan doing the broadcast, but had a small little issue with his old PC where some liquid got inside. He's got a new one, I believe, on the way. So hopefully next week he will be back to your normal scheduled Dylan Fest, and hopefully I will remind him to post these on time and be on live before your race starts. So I've heard you might need to send him a hot dog. Seems to like glizzies. Looking at our two Canadians there, Justin and Jarrett, back here in 16th and 18th respectively. I am looking for Alex Campbell there. Looking like he's got just about all the damage fixed. The spots look like they kind of look like. Just a little bit of a door shot or scrape he got there at some point, it appears. Running back through here, everybody up front. A little bit of blink at a Kobe there. As the pace lights are off, let's go to TV1 and see if we see when we're going through the field here. I am not really seeing a lot of damage on these vehicles. Let's see. That's good. A little bit of blink out of the 12. Looks like we got a nice mix of the Fords, the Chevys, and a few Toyotas sprinkled in through there. Yeah, more of a bow tie man myself. I have a 79 Chevy C10 that I inherited from my grandfather. That is one of my most precious possessions. Ooh, King's Hawaiian Slider Sundae. I like that. I might have to start that in. If you can't tell, I haven't eaten tonight, so... I'm on Central Time, so it was a little early for me to have eaten before doing this broadcast. As we are now 18 laps to go. Pace truck will be in this time. About to start firing it off here. Waiting for the green flag.
Green, green, green.
It is green as they hit it in the Geico restart zone. Ooh, we're getting a little dicey back there with the... I believe that's Thomas Stanley in the 62. We'll zoom in a little bit. Yep, the pink heels. Him, the 82 and the 6 there. See them jockeying for position. 6 looking like he wants to take that that middle line there to split Chris and Josh there. Waiting for that hole to open to take it 3 wide. Gonna try to get a little bit of a draft off the back of the 72 or 82 machine. There you go. There's that inside to bottom or middle to bottom move. All right. Let's see what we got up here. For not the lead, but close to it, you have Lance, Logan, and Daniel. Lance putting in the fastest time all night that lap, a 39.99. I think there's might be a little bit of an asterisk next to that one, probably saying draft aided. But a nice lap there, dipping under the 40-second mark. Oh, looks like we are yellow, having a accident between Anthony Garland and Wayne Garland. Oh! Did he get loose or did he get a phantom wall smack there? That's interesting. Let's have to look back at the onboard there for the... There we go. Watch the hands on the wheels, guys. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it just got loose on him. Tires giving up the ghost. As we are 14 laps to go. It is hot. Why it keeps trying to show me the weather and does not undo the pit strategy when I tell it to. Alright, so Cameron, Daniel, Wesley Triplett, Austin Smith, Chris Snyder, Corey, Joshua Neal, Stubbs, Casey, Justin Anthony, and Gary all coming down pit lane here. But that is putting Alec Campbell in the 9 machine up into the top 10. So after running around getting his truck fixed most of the night in the pits, it looks like he is back here up for contention for at least a top 10. So it'll be interesting to catch. Let's see. We can go through here since I think Daniel was at the beginning of this and see what their order coming out of pit lane is. Got Cameron there. Justin. Wesley. Austin. Chris. Joshua. Corey. Anthony there. And Gary Donalon. I'm sorry. Check back in with your current leader, Ryan Patty. Logan McNeil sitting second. Lance Brantlinger is in third. Kobe in fourth. Caleb will round out your top 5. And then sixth, in the 6th car, Chad McNeil. So, checking in. Let's make sure we haven't had any issues with the stream. It says it's been healthy the whole time. Alright. The 62 of Thomas Stanley starting to stack up. The lights are out on the pace car. Will be green this time by with 12 laps to go. I am wondering where. I never got that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's not acting the way I want to. Well, silly. Join Discord and everything else. Pulling this up here. So Michigan is the end. So tonight is the end of the regular season. They start the playoffs at Richmond next week. 200 laps. Let me see. Make sure I got this right. That was Daytona last week.
Green, green, green.
We are green. Taking off. There we go. Ryan to a nice little lead there. Taking him 3 wide into turn 1, it appears. Maybe going to try for 4 wide. Somebody trying to hang the Big Debbie machine out to dry there. Here we go. Getting a little tighter. The 8 there. The Budweiser truck going to try to maybe look at making it 3 wide again. Lance deciding the better part is not to. As this time it will be 10 laps to go after they cross the line. But pulling this up here, just to give you an idea, it looks like Nathan Lee currently leading your points. I do not see him in here tonight. And then Caleb McKinney is in second, Jared Larder in third, Gary in fourth, Wesley Triplett in fifth, Brandon in sixth. Let's see. Corey Crowell in seventh, Austin Smith in eighth, and Cameron Coombs in ninth, Logan McNeil in 10th. Lance Brantlinger in 11th and Kobe in 12th. So definitely some, looks like Kobe only holding a few points. Looks about like 5 points over Thomas Stanley. But currently, Kobe ahead of Stanley here. So if it finishes like this, it looks like Kobe will make it into the playoffs. Not the kind of race you would want to wreck out on, though, because as Dylan might say, it would be championship implications. Yeah, Barry, should be a good finish, definitely. We are 8 to go. Everybody's kind of keeping it clean. I think they're tired of playing iPacing here tonight and ready for a little bit of iRacing. So you kind of get a staggered 3 wide there up front. Everybody running a little bit of a different line. Ooh. We got them ducking, diving, dodging. 2 taking it down low there. Oh, that is Jarrett. Trying to dig down low and get up under the 35 machine. Oh, looks like we have an accident here. Casey Gross. Let's find him here on the replay. Oh, the back end of the 81 getting loose and into the 77 there. All that being said, let me take a look at the rear chase. You know, it's scraped up, but it's not really a ton of damage. So hopefully he did not get a silly wheel damage or something, some call like that. That's currently your top 5 are Ryan Petty, Logan Neal, Lance Brantlinger, Caleb McKinney, and Kobe. So these guys have been up towards the front all night. Definitely some good 2, 3, and occasionally I saw a couple 4 wides poke in here. So looks like Kobe is a part of Hey It's Kev Racing. Oh, pitting in. 7 laps to go, a new set of tires. Maybe he feels like he can just run through the field if that's the case. Or maybe fueling up just in case he needs a splash and go. Assuming we might be getting a green-white checker here. As we will hop on TV3 and watch and see, does the car go up? Does it get jacked up? Yep. Up in the air, going to at least take right side tires. See if it goes up for the lefts. Yep, left tires as well. Checking back with Alex Campbell here. Let's take a look at that rear chase. Yep, getting all the damage taken care of on that non-machine, it appears. See, I still got the scrape on the inside of the door, but I'm pretty sure that truck will run in a pack. Unless he's down on engine power. Going through here. There we go. Jared Mayo in the pits trying to get some damage fixed before we go back. It is 6 laps to green. Let's take a look. Pace lights are still on. So it looks like it'll probably be 4 laps to go once the pace truck gets off of the track here. The 77 of Casey Gross and the 4 of Gary coming back around after being in pit lane. This time around, hopefully we see the lights off on the pace truck. Come on, iRacing. Show them to me. They are off. So we will be racing with 5 laps to go. Coming to the line. 4 after as soon as they pass. Just to show you, they are pacing at a wonderfully slow 66 miles an hour. I say 66 because that pace truck does not do 65. It is just a little off. Although if you ever catch it at some of the dirt tracks, it is capable of hopping onto the track and doing about 120 and scaring the hell out of me every time. As we are coming on down to the end of this race here, we have 21 cars on the lead lap ready to go. Will there be the big one for a 2-mile super speedway? Yeah, will we see somebody from 13th, 14th, maybe even 19th come back and take the win tonight if everyone else is spun or wrecked? Yeah. What's the old Mad Max? Boys and girls, welcome boys and girls to the Thunderdome. Because I've got a feeling that's what we're going to see, a little leaning on each other.
Green, green, green.
And getting to enjoy that new damage model here in a few laps. Ryan Petty out to a good little lead. That leaves Lance there in second. And Logan McNeil taking a look down to the inside. No, sorry. Other way around. Lance on the bottom. Logan was the one taking a look. Yeah, Logan was the one taking a look in the 8. Getting a little weave going. 8 getting up under the 30 there. Because you do not want to be going through these corners at this speed directly off the tailgate of the truck in front of you. It takes all the aero downforce off of these trucks, and it will push right up to a wall in a heartbeat. Got Daniel Honeycutt in the 72 machine there running that middle line as well. If we got the Budweiser, the 12, and the 72 all on the pit wall together, or podium together, they'd all be red and white. It looks like that crash here out of Chad McNeil. Let's take a look at this here. Oh, giving a little shot there to the 10. Where is the Kobe? Where did he come out in that? Is there any damage on the front of that Lakers machine? No, it looks pretty much okay. Alright, so next time by it'll be 2 to go, so I believe we will have a green-white checker for this one. Gonna have to cheat because I didn't ask Dylan beforehand. 65% fuel limit. 4 sets of tires in the pits. Things I should have checked before. Yeah, it says the pace car is at 70. I do not find that to be necessarily true. Definitely running a fixed setup here. Alright. We will hide that again now. US Silicones, LLC. Okay, we're going back down pit road. Oh, you can see the damage there on the side of that Lakers machine now. Pull up our little race thing here. Looks like it's going off of time currently, so I believe we are in the green-white checker phase. As, ooh, what is the track temp? You can see the heat coming off of that. Well, we're down to 112. So the track is definitely cooling off, but it is still a little on the toasty side out there today. Depends on how much of, as Chris Hamilton would say, his immersion you really want. That is Lance currently holding the lead. Ryan Petty in second. Logan McNeil in third. Caleb McKinney in fourth. And Daniel Honeycutt in fifth. And who do we say was trying to get their way in would be Thomas Stanley, who was 5 points back. So Stanley currently in 13th position. He is in that pink machine there. So it will be interesting to see if Gobi can get out in time. They're coming up to the line. He's going to have to take off here soon. And he takes off just in the nick of time. Get some of that damage repaired. But I believe this time by, have to wait for him to round the thing. Yep. Pace lights are off this time by. It will be green next time. So we will get a green-white checker for this finish. Well, Barry, looks like you called it. We got a 2-lap shootout here for the end of this race. Lap 61, 70, 82. You know, certain things are just currently broken. Oh, that's the pit lap. That's not what we want. You can show some car logos. So we got some Fords and Chevys up there. Fastest Toyota looks like he's in 7th. The next one down, 11th with Austin Smith. We will no data that. Actually, let me show you. There you go. Logan McNeil up 15 spots. There is your big jump up here tonight. Yeah. As we were about to go green here, is that
Green, green, green.
nice start cam there. Lance out to a good little jump there, but the problem is, this is like Talladega, you're kind of going to be a sitting duck if they manage to get the draft going good, and they will freight train you right over. Ooh, that's Daniel Honeycutt running the digging on the bottom line there. Oh, the 23 down into the wall. Is that going to pull out the caution? Yes, it is. What happened with Austin Smith here? Oh, everybody. Did that slide cost him that much speed that... Ooh. But as you can see, that new, gorgeous new damage model doing its job. Austin went ahead and jumped to the pits. So we will have to see if... Let's see, Barry. And Ryan's been up there all night. Lance has. Logan has. Seen Kenny up there a couple times. Jarrett's, you know, where Honeycutt wound up. He got a little loose here. Let me see if I can find it. Action was a little bit further back here. All right. See if we did any sort of quick pacing there. And the pace lights are still on once they get at least one more lap here. We'll be back here in just a second. we go. I had to take that little quick call for work. Check in here on the 10 machine. Let's see what that damage is looking like. Still trying to get a little bit of it repaired. You can see here exactly how hot the track still is, getting all that heat, giving you that nice mirage effect there, covering the cars and the guys on pit road. Yeah, we got all the pit guys out there. I wish iRacing would allow us to see the pit guys doing their maintenance work, but apparently that is a little too system intensive to see more than just your guys doing it. And it looks like this time by, yep, pace lights are off. We will get another green-white checker here. Time to see who's going to get the win. But Barry, to answer your question, I'm going to go with my stomach here because I'm a fat boy who's hungry. I think the Big Debbie truck. If he times it right, he can get a nice little run. I've seen the 76 pushing him tonight earlier. He's behind him. But, you know, I mean, it's almost like a Talladega or Daytona when it comes to the final little bit. So pretty much anybody in the top, probably 10 cars or so, has a valid shot at it. After that, you're going to need a little bit of help from some interesting activities to really have a chance. As the guys are coming through turns 3 and 4 now. All right. Yep, that 76 is right on the back door of the Big Debbie machine. And we are about to go green here.
Green flag, green flag.
8 getting a nice jump off the line, but the 12 getting to go pretty good. Oh. We've got the 30 spun down into the green stuff there. That is Ryan Patty. But we are 2 laps to go here. That did not bring out the caution. You got the 8. You got the 12. You got the 76 in here as well. This time it will be 1 lap to go. White flag lap coming up, y'all. Looks like these guys here up front kind of keeping it all nice and clean. 76 getting a little bit of a run. So the 35 take a little shot down there to the inside. 12 getting a little loose off the corner. That's going to open the door for the 76 to get a run. 76 is going to start pushing the 12. 15 sliding in behind the 8. 8 cutting over. 12 down low. 15. You going to push the 8? You going to slide up and try to push? Yep, he's sliding up to push the 8. Going down under for the 12 there. Coming here to the line. Looks like the 8's going to take it. Second will be the Big Debbie machine, and the third will be the 76 of Caleb McKinney. So we will get our results here up in a second once they go official. Oh, Barry, the 12 was a pretty decent choice, but Lance coming home in the Budweiser machine, the number 8. Looks like he took home the win tonight. See if we can get some victory donuts or celebration out of this. Bringing up the results here real quick. Where's my results? Oh! Got the wall a little bit. But taking home the win tonight, Lance Brantlinger, Logan McNeil in second, Caleb McKinney in third, Cameron Combs in fourth, Daniel Honeycutt in fifth, Corey Crawwell in sixth, Brendan Stubbs in seventh, Wesley Triplett in eighth, Justin Skank I'm sorry, I know that's probably pretty awful. In 9th, Chris Snyder in 10th, Jared Lauder in 11th, Thomas Stanley in 12th, Alex Campbell in 13th, Joshua Neal in 14th, Jared Mayo in 15th, Wayne Garland in 16th, Kobe Supin, sorry again, in 17th, Ryan Patty in 18th. Get one more. 19th will be Gary Donnellan. 20th, Austin Smith. Chad McNeil in 21st. Casey Gross in 22nd. Anthony Garland in 23rd. All right, as we have the 8 machine doing his donuts, parking it up there. Let's check and see the waiting room. Looks like we got Caleb in here. Gonna bring. Oh, let me do this real quick here. I'm gonna find. Gonna have to find. Let's see. Where is? Just gonna have to do it this way. Do that. Do that. Do that. There we go. And we will bring Caleb in. Oh. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah. Caleb, this is John in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
So, from your point of view, we saw you there in that 76 machine on the high side. Almost looked like you couldn't decide who to try to push or who to stay out of the way from in those last green-white checkers there. Everybody kind of swapping lanes like crazy.
Yeah, overall it was a decent finish to the final race of the regular season. And I got caught up in 2 wrecks early on, and from there I just put my head down and tried to come back through the field, and I did, and ended up getting a good finish from it.
Yeah, I saw a few of those wrecks were some pretty awful net code in a couple of the cases. I saw one there had to be you could park a Peterbilt sideways in the gap where it just all of a sudden someone got destroyed, and you're like, I'm not sure about this iRacing. You might need to work on the net code a little bit. It's been pretty bad here recently.
Yep. Hopefully they can figure out a way to fix it, but other than that, it's nothing we can do.
So looking here, shows you were in second coming into this, so it looks like you have secured your way into the playoffs pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see, and next week y'all are going to Richmond, I believe?
I believe so. It's not the best track for me, but I think I can still pull off a top 5 or so.
Well, definitely congratulations on surviving long enough to get the podium here tonight. And good luck with your championships. Hopefully next week, Dylan will have his computer back up and running. So hopefully I didn't murder anyone's names too badly tonight. At least yours was fairly straightforward.
Thank you.
But anybody you want to give a shout out to on that 76 machine before we let you go?
I'd like to give a shout out to Dominic Barbagallo for hooking me up with this nice paint scheme. And that's it. Thank you.
All right. Well, again, congratulations. Hopefully they'll catch you next week.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let's bring second place Logan McNeil. Why did I get dropped in here? Hold on. There we go.
Here, I'll just hop over for you.
Discord's been acting up here recently, but Logan got you for second tonight. I think I'm a little hungry after looking at that Big Debbie paint job there.
Yeah, I figured that'd make some people hungry around here.
But definitely saw those last green-white checkers. Looked like you were trying to look high, look low, but never really any chance to find a line around Lance there. No one wanted to help you push through,
Nope.
It seemed like.
I was hoping for a little bit more help, but yeah, it's all right. It was a good race all around.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like you had a little bit of pace tonight. I'm sure. Looks like on some of the longer runs, it seemed like what's his name? He wanted to finish a little further back. I've got to look for him here. There was the 72. That's
Oh yeah. His name was
Where did he disappear to? I know he's in here. um, qualifying on. Oh, Daniel. Yeah, honey. Oh no, he
Yeah,
finished
okay.
fifth. Yeah, Daniel seemed to be running that high line all night. I guess he was waiting to try to save tires and make a long run, but it never seemed like it really happened.
Yeah.
With y'all only having 4 sets of tires, was it interesting to figure out when and where you wanted to take them, or?
Yeah, 100%. Me and my dad were trying to figure out when and where to take them. So, like, when the first caution happened, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was like around 12 or 15. I can't remember. Maybe higher than that. But I didn't take them, and I saved them. And then we had another caution, so I had to take them then, because not taking tires the first time really screwed me. So the whole race, you kind of had to learn how the tires were gonna go away in the long runs.
Well, are you a fan of the new Aero model and everything they put on the trucks now, or not at all?
Sorta. I'll just say sorta.
I'll say I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, but I played around with the trucks after they said they redid it, and it's interesting as they it feels more like I think a truck should, but it doesn't mean I
Yeah.
necessarily like it.
Right. I agree.
So I mean, I definitely noticed Aero Wash is real. It's almost as bad as Indy.
Yes, very bad.
You know, somebody swapping lanes in front of you can ruin your entire run now. But
Oh yeah, 100%.
you know, definitely saw that a few times tonight. But congratulations! Anybody you want to give a shout out to on that 12 machine before we let you go?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to my dad, Chad McNeil. Once again, this is his third race getting taken out, so he's pretty upset about it. But shout out to him. And thanks for calling the race. It was fun.
No problem. Well, hopefully, I may not be quite as energetic as Dylan, but hopefully there was no technical issues after the first couple minutes. So,
I get it, man.
but congratulations, and hopefully we'll catch you next week in the winner's circle.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man.
All right. That was the 12 of Logan McNeil. We will bring our race winner, Lance, in here now. Here we go. Lance, this is John in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
So, you know, saw you sitting back, you know, in the middle half of the field for a good chunk of the night. You just saving tires, saving the vehicle. And then at the end, it looks like, you know, you kind of took off and left everybody.
Yeah, I was saving in the beginning. Basically, it wasn't by choice, though. I did get wrecked. I don't know what lap it was, but I got wrecked. I had to go in to get a fast repair, like probably in lap 14. And then there was another incident I got in towards the middle of the race that I had to get fixed. But, you know, I was trying to save my tires there, and yeah, the strategy seemed to work there towards the end, and I just kept working my way up towards the front. And next thing you know, finally got my dub. Been waiting for this dub for a long time, my friend.
Well, you know, it's fun. Sometimes, you know, you think you're better, you know you're better, you know you can do it, and I've had it over in core where it's just like, all right, this is like the 8th race I've been in the top 2 on the last lap and not making it. It can be so frustrating sometimes.
Exactly right. Yes, and help Cameron, my boy over in our other league. I helped him to the win last week, and I saw him coming there at the end, and I was trying to fight off the 12, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, is this going to work out? But I got a good pull out of the center corner off and got me through it. So praise the Lord above. Finally got my win. I've been waiting for this all year.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout out to on that number 8 machine before we let you go celebrate?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to the admins here. They do a great job with the league. My Outcast Racing League teammates, of course, and great job broadcast as you always do every week. But it's a great feeling to finally get one of those dubs under my belt. I'm just happy as can be. I don't know what else to say.
Well, congratulations. You looking forward to Richmond next week?
Yeah, I like Richmond. Yeah, I like short tracks, and should be a pretty good place for me. I don't know if I'll win there, but maybe top 10. We'll see.
Well, you know, at least it won't be the super speedway feel where, you know, sometimes you may as well just roll the dice and anybody on the lead lap has a chance at winning in the end.
Yeah, it's more that those kind of tracks are more tire saving tracks, saving your right front. So if you can save your right front and everybody else goes out there and tears them up, you got a chance to, get there at the end. That's my whole strategy probably for next week too, is to lay back, save my rights, and go from there. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, again, congratulations, and hopefully Dylan can get you next week again in the winner's circle.
Sounds good, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good one. All right. Well, everybody from here on CRN having to step in for Dylan tonight after a little bit of computer trouble he had. So just wanted to say thank you all for tuning in, and keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down, and we will see you on track next week.